If you want to know how to keep more of your patients engaged and get them to accept more treatment and be part of your practice, I'm going to tell you how to do that in just a second. Come right back. Hello, I'm Ginger Bratzel from New Patient Attraction Automation and gingerbratzel.com, and I'm the author of Secrets of Creating a Prosperous Practice. And I want to talk to you about how often you should be communicating with your patients. Well, let's just go through this for a second. You've worked really hard building your practice. I know you took out a bunch of loans and you've worked hard to pay them off or pay them down. You've invested in training for your staff, you've invested in equipment, you invested in yourself as far as continuing ed. But now there's a question. We don't have patient loyalty like we used to. And it comes to us in different ways. Patients are not showing up for appointments like they used to. Patients aren't coming in as often, or they're asking for the records to be transferred. It seems like you're always trying to get new patients because you can't keep your schedule full. And you've been in practice for a long time. Here's the reality. Even though they came into you, they're not your practice. They're not your patients of the practice. You have to keep them. You have to work hard. It is a relationship, just like a marriage. You're not married and you don't have to pay attention to this person for the rest of your life. You have to work on it. And if you're not communicating with your patients and building value on a monthly basis at least, then they're not your patients. That reminds them, hey, that's my dentist. Hey, oh, I didn't think about that. It gives you a chance to talk to them when they're not in the dental chair. And a minimum, you should be doing it once a month. We just had a big mastermind meeting. We're talking about for one practice, they're frustrated about keeping their hygiene schedule full. Well, they don't communicate with their patients. They make their 6-month appointment and they don't hear from them until it's time for the next 6-month appointment. And that's a long time to forget you. In the instantaneous world we live in, that's a long time. So if you want to keep more patients coming back, you've got to communicate with them. That's part of newsletters. And everyone said, that's too much work. I've wasted a lot of money, Ginger. I didn't get anything off of it. What you're doing is building a relationship. You're not going to get an instantaneous return on that. That is to keep things in the future. Just like paying attention to your spouse isn't going to pay you money back, but it's going to make sure that person's going to be there in your life later. You need to be investing in them. If it's electronic newsletter, how's your social media? Are you really working with your patients to keep them in the loop? And even if you have a Facebook page, are they going to it? Are they looking at it? Are you doing contests for them over there and exclusive content? So they're always finding out. We got to keep them going from the time they left the door to the time they come back the next time. So a minimum, you need to be contacting them directly once a month. And even if they go to the mailbox and pick up that newsletter and look at it and say, oh, that's Dr. Wonderful, they recognize your name again, that's my dentist mentally, and they throw it in the trash. At least you made some point of contact with them. Now, if you do it well, they're going to read the whole thing. But let's try to shoot more than the minimum, all right? That's what we want to do. We're not just average dentists, we're superstar dentists. That's what you need to do to make sure that schedule stays full. You've got to keep that going. Follow-up is key, and you've got to do it at least minimum once a month. Now, if you haven't got our free report, how to get all the patients you need, or you haven't been getting our emails every week with these video strategies, then make sure you go over on my website and request that over at gingerbratzel.com, because there's a lot of stuff going on over there. And if you have been on our list for, every week we send you these trainings, it's time to step up. It's time to come to a live training and work with us one-on-one, and we can work on more details of your practice. And when we have our training workshops, or if you're really serious, if you want to get there faster and easier, you're going to be part of our mastermind program, our gold mastermind coaching and mastermind, where we work one-on-one privately with our clients on growing their practice. This is your year. We're there. We're there to help you. There's no reason to struggle. We want to do it faster and easier. So until next time, or until we hear from you on the website and requested information, this is Ginger Bratzel signing off. Bye-bye.